Called Lois, no middle name, McRae. From the end of Belmont Street, you can kinda see the harbour bridge. I can almost see that little girl running down the road on her nimble feet. In close proximity lived Auntie's Dory, Island B. She was surrounded by her family. She was a Maryland's girl. They went to church religiously and were part of the local community. It was Sydney in the 1950s. They didn't even have TV or sewage for that matter. Jesus is as Jesus does. She was always kind. She was full of love. They couldn't dance, but they could sing. She was a Methodist Maryland's girl. They must have seen some quality, 'cause they packed her off to school in the big city, where she met Keith, no middle name, McRae. Both school captains, ooh, I say. I guess it was a promising start, but what pulled them together might have pulled them apart. They were as headstrong as they were inspired. She was a Parramatta Methodist Maryland's girl. He went up north, she went to teaching school. It was that, or be a nurse, or marry some stupid fool. And when he returned and asked her to come, well, what would any Maryland's girl have done? They lived all over New Guinea for years, surrounded by do-gooding missionaries. She had a baby at Sundamunda, Wapanamunda. There she is. She was a Papua Parramatta Methodist Maryland's girl. They came down to Canberra for work and got involved in life and got in touch with the world. There was a revolution going on. And have you heard of that Beatles song? They were hip in the 70s, as hip as any square teetotalers could ever be. She learned to think outside of the square. She was a feminist Papua Parramatta Methodist Maryland's girl. In 75 they watched golf go down, taken out by an inebriate clown. It was the end of the revolution, but her political tea was just brewing. And near the end of the century, that Maryland's girl, she turned to me and said, I think I've become a Marxist. She was a Marxist feminist, Papua Parramatta Methodist Maryland's girl. Higgins or Campbell, it's all the same. When you love your mountain, it's just a name. She went round the world and came back to her world to get it up and came it back again. She taught at Ainsley for 15 and 10. And sometimes down at the local shops there's a grown-up kid from the 83 crop saying, didn't you teach me how to sing? She was an Ainsley Marxist feminist Papua